What is up, everybody? This is Mark with the mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark the mic. I'm joined by Louis Bean.
What is up? What is up?
And like always, we have tons of wrestling to cover, and a lot of stuff going on in the wrestling world. We got new shows and everything, so there's a lot of things to watch, a lot of things to come. So if you're not really into the WWE style, there's always something new. So basically, there's something for everyone in the wrestling world today.
Yes, sir.
The only thing I need is, well, actually, MLW kind of has a Lucha Underground-ish return because the main person of Lucha Underground, I forgot his name, the guy that ran it, he's in MLW.
As a figure?
Yeah, as the same character. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's actually like a straight up actor. Like I've seen him in shows and shit.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But yeah, so that's something to take in. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot of wrestling to cover. We are watching wrestling all the fucking time now. Like, I feel like between our one movie we watch, it's pretty much wrestling I'm watching right now.
I mean, it's practically every day if you want to watch it.
Yeah. So if you love wrestling, it's all there for you. Anyway. So we got little news with the King of the Rings. We got the brackets and everything. We go through that more into the weekend wrestling, but yeah, it is back. I'm not feeling the little setup of how they have it, but it is what it is.
What do you mean the chairs?
It's all futuristic and it looks like it can't really hold anybody.
It looks like it hurts to sit on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it looks like. There's not one cushion on there.
Yeah. We still have news that Mia Yim has not paid Kofi back his money.
Shame on you. Shame on you. We got all this proof. Pay that man his money.
It's $20. You bought a brand new $140 Far Cry 6.
Well, she tried to say it was the standard edition. I don't know. She be lying. So.
She's lied. She lied already. She lied a few times. So, I don't know. Go after her. I think she got.
We need big money, Kofi. Let's
big
get him.
Bloop, bloop. Oh, man. But, yeah. You don't want big money Kofi to come after his money.
I would love a big money Kofi versus Bearcat Keith Lee feud.
That'd be cool. Anyway. Not a lot, there's not a lot of crazy news of regarding anything that I know of. All I know is the weekend wrestling. We have tons of shit to cover, so let's get into that. We got Monday Night Raw kicking off. This is the second night of the draft. Kind of like, so you kind of knew. Like again, I've been saying Seth Rollins to Raw. I had a big feeling he was going to go to Raw. Becky Lynch, I knew for a fact would be the number one draft pick because they had got Charlotte. Beyond the drafting shit, like I didn't care for the drafting shit. Beyond that, the show was really good.
I could agree with that. Show's all right.
We got a lot of like really good matches. We got started off with the United States champion, Damian Priest defeats Jeff Hardy.
Yes, sir.
Before that, we got the Becky Lynch coming out and just announcing that she was the number one draft pick.
Mm-hmm. Before anybody said anything,
yep.
She's just out there. Okay.
I like it. Stop beating up Muppets for your jackets, please.
She needs more.
Poor Muppets.
Where's the big bird?
Poor Muppet. She beat up Boss to the Grouch. I don't know how she got it so clean.
Where's the big bird? We need more.
But yeah, Damian Priest versus Jeff Hardy was a really good match. I really enjoyed that. We got Shayna Baszler versus Dana Brooke, and you know how that went. She almost was trying to break her arm. Then Doudrop came in and stood up to Shayna Baszler.
So I don't know if this is setting up a feud between those two.
Yeah, I guess so.
Poor Dana Brooke. She's just a pawn in somebody else's game, man.
Sure is. She always is. But you know what? I think Corey Graves got a lot of heat from fans because he kind of like he kind of just said the truth about Dana. To be honest with you, like I don't like. I'm not mad at what he said. Like he was like, I was like, he got a point. Like you haven't been that Dana Brooke that I've seen in NXT. The one I seen in NXT was fucking good. And then I think once she got she got a shoulder surgery. Once that happened, she kind of got timid and not able to. She kind of lost her her movement in the ring. Now all she does is flips.
Like she needs to seriously reconsider what she does as her moves. Like it's just because you notice when you watch a match and she's fighting somebody. Usually what she does to them never seems as impactful as what they do to her.
She pretty much is Apollo Crews.
Yeah, no, not even. At least the stuff he was doing was like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Like his flips are crazy. That flip he used to do, but it just looks like he was a pillow landing on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like she'll do a flip into the arm thing, and it's like, that doesn't really hurt.
Yeah.
She'll hit you a few times and cartwheel on top of you, but like meanwhile, she's getting kneed in the face, suplexed, body slammed, you know what I mean? Arm breaker. Like she's getting destroyed, dude.
Yeah.
So something's got to give.
Yeah, like I feel like once that injury happened, she got really timid in the ring, and she has never been the same after that injury.
She needs to stop flipping all over the place. She don't even drop kick people, man.
No, she don't. She don't even lift people. Like, and I remember, so that was the thing. They kind of embraced the bodybuilder that she used to be in NXT. When she went to the main roster, they kind of like, she does the flex shit and stuff like that, but she does that in commercial breaks. We don't see that shit.
My thing is that she doesn't. If you're a big bodybuilder type, she's supposed to be strong. If she's not gonna lift, why doesn't she work on like clotheslines and stuff? She's got the guns, right?
Yeah.
That's a part of the arsenal. Like, do it.
Yeah, I agree 100%. But yeah, she almost got her arm broken, and Doudrop saved her. Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo defeat Mansoor and Mustafa Ali. I thought it was a solid little match.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I had more time, but it was a solid little match. Big E and Big D versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. I actually enjoyed this whole thing.
You're not finished.
What?
Big E and Big D versus Dolph Ziggler and Big Bob.
Big Bob.
Because he showed. I don't know if you saw the picture of the coffee mug he has.
Yeah.
That says Big Bob on it.
I don't know who bought you that.
He bought it for himself. That's who bought it.
Big Bob. I actually enjoyed that whole segment. I thought it was quite funny, and and Ziggler's right. Like he's not wrong. He's the one that brought all those guys in and kind of like put them under his wing.
Yeah.
So
but, okay, here's my thing. That made more sense than when he was mad at Kofi.
Yeah.
It should have been me. No. But now, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Should have been you.
This is 100%. I was all fine with it. I actually wouldn't mind Ziggler and Big E having a world title match. Like that would be something I would like to see in the future.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we move on to WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Rhea Ripley and Nikki Ash versus Natalya and Tamina. Sadly, this is the only team you're going to be fighting because they broke up 2 of your tag teams that had in your division.
Oh, boy. I don't understand that, but I got to give credit. The match was all right.
It was good.
It was bad. But again, they lose.
Yeah, they lose again. You have Goldberg and Bobby Lashley set up the stage for the crown jewel. I really hope Bobby Lashley takes him out of his misery. I really do.
Otherwise, we're going to witness a murder. You heard Goldberg? He said he's going to kill that man.
Yeah. I don't think he can. He probably hurt his other knee before it happens.
Goldberg confirmed gun. That's it.
It's a hardcore match, not a death match.
Shot him in the leg. There you go.
Oh man. New Day versus Cedric and Shelton Benjamin. I always thought they have great chemistry, so I was actually fine with this match. It was fun.
And is this where he took out his Mia Yim's bounty?
No, it was the cage match.
Oh, so it was later. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the week before. That's when he took the bounty.
Okay.
And then our main event. The main event was Bianca Belair defeats Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair by DQ. And then shenanigans happened with Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. It was a good end. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
All for that.
But this leads into what we were talking about earlier, about how they gonna be. These four women, they clearly don't like each other. They have no reason to be on the same team. Yet tonight, there is a tag match.
tonight only. Again, like I will say, if they don't set it up in a way that if someone does not get slapped to get tagged in, then you're doing it all wrong.
Somebody got to get stabbed at some point.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Like, Bianca slaps the shit out of Sasha. Tag, you're in.
And she stick her with a Star Wars blade or something.
Yeah.
Like, don't play with me, man.
Yeah, so we got to see something. But you know that match probably won't even last. They're probably
it'll just break down.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
A fight. Yeah.
Exactly. What rating you give Monday Night Raw?
I give Raw a B+. Thought it was mostly good.
I think I gave it a A. I thought the setups were good. I thought you got me interested in Crown Jewel. I think they did a good job with that. I think the match qualities were great. I was fine. I'll give it an A. Raw's been on a roll. Like, they've been good for the past, like, since Big E been champ.
That's true. That's true.
So, yep. Our next show will be NXT 2.0. We kick off and Mandy Rose defeats Ember Moon. I thought that was a hell of a match.
Yes, sir.
Could have been longer, but it was a hell of a match. That knee was fucking mean.
I love it. She killed him, man.
Yeah.
KO.
And then we got LA Knight defeats Aussie Jones.
That was all right.
With the help of Andre Chase. Thought it was okay.
That's true.
Braun Breaker challenges Tommaso Ciampa to Halloween Havoc. NXT title match at Halloween Havoc.
I'm looking forward to
Steiner. Just give him the Steiner name. He sounds like a Steiner. He dresses like a Steiner. Give him the fucking name.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yo, he 100% looked like Scott Steiner in this fucking promo.
Well, he looks like his pops with the jacket.
Yeah.
Like it's almost one for one the same thing he wore like WCW.
Yeah, so like just give him the Steiner name. Like, yo, I remember when the WWE was proud when they had like the fucking second, third generation people.
Well, Scott said some messed up things, so he ruined it for that boy.
And then Hogan did a lot more messed up shit, and y'all still still pay his ass.
This is true. That is 100% true.
So I'm just saying, same energy. Joe Gase defeats Ekman Jarrow. I thought that was okay. I kind of see where he kind of like his characters kind of reminded me of the early days Bray Wyatt in a way.
Okay, I did not see
like
that.
Very early days.
I just like that he's kind of a smarmy asshole.
Anyway, he was like in the swamp.
That was what? That was like the beginning of NXT?
Yeah, the very beginning of not really the beginning, but like in the mid part. This was like after. This was right before the first takeover. It was during Bray Wyatt's kind of like rise, and he used to come out with the rocking chair and do a couple promos and things like that. It kind of reminds me of that. It looks like he's gonna have some followers as well. So there you go. Cora J defeats Frankie Monet. It was okay match.
I know there was a lot of stuff that went down because, okay, she wasn't supposed to fight her. She's supposed to fight somebody else. And then Frankie Monet was pissed off and beat that lady up. And she jumped into the match. So
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep,
And she beat the hell out that girl, but she lost.
Yeah, she lost, but she beat her up.
She beat the hell out that girl.
We got Pete Dunne defeating Cameron Grimes. I actually like this match. I wish it was again. I kind of missed the little longer matches of NXT, and I think that's the thing I'm kind of missing. I miss like the actual like storytelling of NXT that used to be. Is not really 100% there still.
This is my favorite match of the show for sure.
Yeah. Tony D'Angelo defeats Malky Blade.
I thought it was cool how into him the fans were. Like
He wasn't bad.
You know what? I'm not mad.
I don't think he was that bad. He needs to find his spots a little better, but I don't think he was that bad. Who else? Indy Hartwell defeats Mi Young. I don't understand why she beat Mi Young.
Yeah, she just got hit into the post and she was like, "Oh well, you can pay me now."
Yeah, so I quit. I'm tired.
Like I don't get it. She's supposed to be an all powerful something. I don't know what, but yeah.
Yeah, but then again, the other one, Xia Li, got drafted, so she lost part of her power.
I guess, right? Maybe.
She lost one of her possessions.
True story.
We got a whole thing with Raquel Gonzalez talking her smack. Then a Toxic Attraction kind of surround her. They kind of remind me of when Mandy Rose was with Paige and Sonya Deville.
Okay, I can see that.
Except
she's the leader now.
Yeah. It reminds me of it though, like the way they're setting up and stuff like that. Maybe it's a homage to it. I don't know. Who knows? But Io Shirai and Zoe Stark come for the save. That was cool. Yes, and then our final match was MSK successfully defends the NXT championships against the Grizzled Young Vets, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams,
fun ass match,
and Brooks and Bridges. Yeah, really good match. I was fine. It was nice seeing probably a longer match this week. But
it was just hella fun. I just liked all the variety between everybody.
Yeah, and all different styles. Cool. But yeah, that was it. That was NXT. MSK wins. What do you rate NXT?
NXT, I'm gonna give a minus.
A minus. I'll keep it at A- as well. There's some things that just didn't carry with me, like the whole thing with this dude. Fuck, we just said it. The Odyssey Jones and I didn't really care for that. I like Odyssey Jones too. I think he has potential, but I didn't like the whole setup with that. I got annoyed with that. Other than that, it was alright. We go. You watch any of the Darks?
No, not this week. I had to make sacrifices because I watched Impact twice this week.
Oh,
2 different Impact shows, man. It's a lot of wrestling.
All right.
I got to see. I think I got to see one good dark match. I forgot what I had mentioned it to you earlier in the week, but there's been too many, so I don't remember.
Yeah. So AEW then. We go to AEW, and this is supposed to be the anniversary show. They are in Philly this week. That week. So what we got was the Casino Ladder match. We got like really good women's match, and then we got the beginning of the Elite versus Jurassic Express. Then Bryan Danielson and Christian Cage. That match was just everywhere. Like I was getting into it, and then it just started going everywhere, and I kind of just lost interest. Yeah, I got. Hello.
So yeah, what's the first match we saw now?
We got the Elite versus Jurassic Express, Bryan Danielson and Christian Cage.
Oh yes, the big old bam bam. It's like 17 people in the ring. Yes.
Yeah.
Still thought it was fun.
It was fun.
It was just chaos.
Yeah.
It was just pure chaos.
There was no like structure whatsoever by the referee at any moment in this match. It was fun, yes, but it just became like, all right, I get it. All right, now it's way too much of it. Like, keep going. Anyway, that's just me. Like I want something of a match, not just like, look at this spot. Oh, look at this spot. No, look at this spot. Other than that, it was fun. It was entertaining, I guess. That's just not for me.
Yeah, I thought it was a lovable car crash.
I'll say, yeah, that's it. Then we got Sammy Guerrara versus Bobby Fish.
That was actually really good. That man got his ass beat though. Sammy.
Yeah.
Is that how he wrestles?
Yes.
Does Sammy just get beat up and then just find a way to win? Because, man, Bobby Fish was like a grown man fighting a boy.
Yeah, he was.
He was whooping his ass. And those kicks look vicious.
I feel like he deserved a little bit. He landed on Miro's nuts, so deserved a little ass whooping.
Yeah. I just got to say, that was a good showing.
Miro probably called Fish, like, get a little bit more, like, kick the shit out of him.
Yeah, because he looked sharp. Yeah, very sharp. Those kicks were extra crisp that match. Yeah, just saying.
Solid match. Darby Allin versus Nick Camado. I didn't care.
He's with the factory.
That's why I don't care.
So we got to see QT on the outside of the ring.
Yeah.
So I was happy. That's all I'm saying.
I know you were. I was like, look at Mike smiling ear to ear with this match.
He's still with his damn bowler shirts on. You goddamn QT. All right.
We got Hikaru Shida versus Sarah Deebs. I think it was one of my favorite matches of the night. I'm happy that they got time too. They gave him a good amount of time. They told a very great story. Deebs is great to have there. I wish she had more control of the structure of the women's division. I feel her and Thunder Rosa could really do something for that women's division. Get it out of Omega's hands, because beyond this match, a lot of the other matches aren't that good. So I feel like they have the talent to do good with the women. They just have to find a way to do it better. And I honestly don't care for Jade. I could care less. I see what they're doing with her, but I see her not learning within the matches she's in.
I just wish they would tell them, because the lesser experienced ones, they seem to fall into a groove.
Yeah.
That certain things become too similar. Certain things, like, they start to not seem that much different in the matches they put on, and it's like, it's not that exciting. Whereas the more seasoned veterans, like I don't even call Sheeta, but she's not really, but Serena Deeb is just like, you could see, and Rosa, they're like they're leagues ahead of everybody else, and it's like they definitely know how to lead a match.
Yeah.
And make it different. That's the thing. Yeah. It's different. So yeah.
So I definitely enjoyed that match. It was really good. Probably one of the better Dynamite matches, women's matches they have been. So without having to have blood or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got our casino ladder match, which consists of Pac, Moxley, who else? Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
DBO, I can't even see his name. Lawrence Cassidy, Lance Archer, and the Joker, Hangman Page.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to come out. That's the whole thing. I thought he was coming back like maybe the end of the year, maybe next year. I thought the dude was going for a kid to do something with his family. That's what I thought. So
I felt this match was rushed.
Elaborate. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just felt it was rushed. I felt like they just went rushing right into like the big spots and everything like that. There was no like structure going or building into it. It was just like straight out, let's try to get this fucking damn chip and things like that. There was no like actual match in this. They were just whacking each other and then just started doing the big bumps. But then again, I guess it was probably the TV time and things like that, and you kind of want to get most of the stuff on TV and not during commercial breaks. So like all the big bumps you kind of want when TV is on. So I was like, why you could always save this for a pay-per-view then and not do it on TV. But these are the times when you have matches like this, you should do the pay for the no commercial breaks during this match. I feel like it should be sponsored or something, just so you can get the full integrity of the ladder match.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about it like that. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I was just like surprised as hell to see Hangman. I saw that goddamn Andrade with that power bomb. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff.
They killed Pac. Pac got murdered in that match. Like, every fucking person after Pac got destroyed in that match. He took every single big bump. And Hangman's Page's top of the ladder move that made no damn fucking sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he went through the table. Pac just landed.
Oh, man.
Pac did not touch the table.
True story.
He just kneeled into the table. I just feel like, again, when you do matches like this, the commercial breaks throw me off when you do like big fucking high energy matches like this. That's my big issue. Is like that I did like the match. I did enjoy it. It's just the fact that when I even will call out Raw and WWE with these things. When you have such a big match and such a big like atmosphere match kind of thing, these are the times that you kill off those commercial breaks. Like, yo, we pay for the get a sponsor, pay for those commercial breaks, because then you could get really invested in the match instead of having those commercial breaks ruin your interest in it. Because that fucking screen, the little pop-up screen doesn't do nothing for me. I don't look at that. If that shit's there, I will skip it until it goes back to the regular screen. So that's my only gripe with it. It has nothing to do with the match. I actually enjoyed the match a lot. It's just those matches, when you do something big like that, you should not have the commercials. You just fucking pay for that shit not to have commercials. That's just me. I'll give AWA.
Well, you missed the most important part of the show. We didn't talk about Malachi Black.
Oh yeah.
We didn't talk about him killing Dante Martin or Armed Anderson.
Yeah.
Doing another dirty promo on Cody. We like, would you want to paint a star on your face and pretend everything is okay? Like, yo, Arn, stop killing this man.
Yeah.
Made him burn his expensive ass tie.
Yeah. That actually made me happy. Arn. Like, knock his ass out.
Yo, Arn, why?
Yeah. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. And then also the Malachi Black destroying Deontay Martin.
So like, it's awesome. So
I was happy. He was like, you called them out. That's your fault.
Yes, sir.
Now you're going to get kicked in the head twice. So now you got that week, and then next week you're going to get your head kicked in.
So I hope that's a good match, though.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna give AEW. I'll give AEW Dynamite an A. It had solid wrestling. It had solid matches. A very great women's match that actually got time, because usually y'all give y'all women a couple of minutes too. So everyone that bitching about WWE giving maybe like a full total of 10 minutes for the Queen of the Ring, this is probably the longest match AEW had for the women's in the last like couple months.
No, they have the usually the only matches. Unfortunately, the only matches that get time are the championship matches.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So, other than that, yeah. It was a good match, good show. I give it an A.
I agree.
Again,
I say the strength of this show, though, besides the women's match, was the promos for me.
Yeah.
It just was. It's funny.
I also liked I enjoyed the ladder match. Again, the whole commercial break shit. If you're gonna have a big match like that, don't have commercial breaks. That's just me. I don't like the commercial breaks when they do that. Sorry. Next show is, I guess we could go Impact, because we actually watching Impact. We also watched the Knockouts pay-per-view, which was actually really good too.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to just get the results up. Here we go. So pretty much we kicked off with if you actually watched the before the Impact, yeah, you actually got this dude Little Rado Kid versus Matthew Riddle, Drama King. Matt, there you go. That was actually a good match if you didn't get to watch it. It was like before everything happened.
Got you.
Impact, we kicked off with the Bullet Club, Chris Bay, Hakuli, and
Hikuleo. Yeah.
Hikuleo, there you go. And El Fantasmo.
Yeah.
Versus Finn Juice and Chris Sabin.
That was a good match. When did Finn Juice become Macho Man? What happened?
Right?
Had the full on with the hair, the perm, and everything. I'm like, all right.
He had to propose to his lady, so
he had to get a perm to do that.
That's what he did. He got the perm and all to do so.
All right.
It was a solid match. It was a fun match.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. I like El Fantasmo. I like Chris Bay. You know what? So it was good. I like Finn Juice. You know what I'm saying? It was a good match.
I do like the build up of Christian and Josh Alexander. I'm actually looking forward to that match. I think it's gonna be good. But you got Chris Angel there, kind of like lurking in. So
I wish it was Chris Angel.
Chris Angel. What's his name? Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels.
Chris Angel would be horrible.
He gonna walk on water before the match? Okay.
With his lips.
I need. Give me some mind free. I want to see him get run over by what was it? A steamroller? Okay.
Christopher Daniels. Sorry. Fucking names. I forget them all. We got Heath Slater. This is the one that you enjoyed.
Yeah, I loved his promo. He wants his rhino back. Give him his rhino.
Then you got Destroyed by Design and No Help by Rhino.
Poor Rhino. He's brainwashed.
What else we got? We got Lady Frost, Brandi Lauren, and Kimberly versus Tasha Steelz, Sarah Evans, and Mercedes Martinez. It was alright.
I know that was a setup for like Saturday, so yeah, that was cool.
The tournament. The tournament was actually pretty good. What else we got? I don't know what else we got. This shit, I hate the way they actually do this shit on their Impact website. We got Black Taurus versus Stephen McLean versus Petey Williams for X Division title tournament. Stephen McLean wins. I think I kind of missed this match. I don't remember actually watching this one.
Well, I do know I saw Steve McLean. I saw he won the match, so he set himself up to be in that. What is it? It's like a tournament for the X Division. Like he has a spot in the match now.
Yeah, there's like
so it's him and Chris Bay, I think it is, or is somebody else?
Yeah, him and Chris Bay, I think.
So I think there's like 2 more people, or is it? There's a few people actually.
I think. And then we got more with Christopher Daniels tells Christian Cage that he's back in Impact Wrestling to challenge for the world title. So he's kind of giving him the fact that he's watching him. We have the Learning Tree, Ziggy Dice, and Manny Mellon versus Rick Swann and Willie Mack.
I thought the setup for this was funny. I'm liking the Ziggy Dice and the other guy. The promos they have, like the stuff, they're just stupid. Yeah. They really are stupid. I love that. They just getting clowned on, and they be like, "What are you talking about?" No, and they just go with their dumb ideas. So I love it.
Yeah, it was fun. I actually enjoyed it too. Yeah, Deonna Purrazzo going to Mickie James's home.
Try to drown her in some hay.
Yeah, it was this week, right? But that was last week. Those highlights were last week. I don't know. But I think that it closed out. Yeah, that closed out. I'm lost because I hate how they set this. How they have their shit set up on here because I can't even tell what's the last match. Oh, there was a pick your poison thing. So there was a promo with Mickie James and stuff like that, and So pretty much, Deonna Purrazzo had to do a pick or poison, and Mickie James chose her opponent for the knockdown. So pretty much that match she set up was from Friday. So there you go from there. And then the main event was Impact Wrestling World Champion Christian Cage and Josh Alexander. They fought Austin Ace and Madman Fulton.
Yes, sir.
Solid match. The world champ and Josh Alexander win. They're on the streak, and I think they're gonna have a hell of a match at Bound for Glory.
I agree. Should be really, really good.
Yep. Yeah, I'll give B plus.
I agree. B plus.
Yeah.
Pretty good show.
Pretty good show. And then we go to Friday Night SmackDown. So this is the aftermath of the draft. Pretty much we ain't gonna see the full draft in effect until after Crown Jewel. So what we got was the beginning of the King of the Ring. But we start off with the contract signing of Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Bianca Belair.
This is probably one of the best contracts, the best women's contracts out of it. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sasha just standing on a table, and Becky with a table in the middle of the aisle. What are you girls doing? It's crazy.
All trying to spread it around. And then Bianca Belair does her finisher tries to get on both of them, but does one at a time.
Well, Sasha was like, I'm not having it. And then she gets caught anyway.
Yeah. Becky actually, I don't know, say this one thing. Becky actually takes her finisher the best.
Oh, really? Okay.
She falls flat.
Okay.
When everyone puts their knee in the way, she falls flat.
All right.
It makes it look good.
Keep an eye out for that. All right.
We got the first round of King of the Ring tournament. We had Sami Zayn versus Rey Mysterio. This match was actually really good.
I agree.
It was a lot of fun.
But when is this going to end?
Well, they haven't fought, so at least it was that.
This whole saga with Sammy, he's caught up in this drama with his family.
Exactly.
Because Dominic, he messed up again.
He already messing up, yo. That gonna slap you.
And so now Rey Mysterio is out.
So is it considered child abuse when you actually have to fight your son?
Not if he's a grown man. That's just good parenting. If he's a grown man, you fight him.
Parenting. This is the ass woman can come. And then we got the first round of the Queen's Crown tournament. Celina Vega defeats Toni Storm.
I mean, I think it would have been a better match if they had time to flesh it out.
Yeah.
That's my only problem with it.
Yeah, same
Other
here.
than that, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Roman Reigns questions Paul Heyman. I actually love this whole promo. I thought it was funny.
He treated like a baby. He was like, look at me when you talk to me. Oh man, I like Roman's expressions while Heyman was talking too. This is a lot of small details in this that was good. So
we got Carmella, the second round Queen's Crown tournament. We had Carmella defeating Liv Morgan to advance to the semifinals.
The mask, Carmella.
I hate the mask.
I love it. It's terrible.
My big thing with the mask, and what really bothers me, is like I will understand if the mask actually had protection. There's no protection on the mask.
I love it because she literally stops the mask to get it put on every time.
Like you could actually use that as a weapon. So if you actually had a plastic one, you could actually knock them in the head. I actually use it in the ring.
It's obnoxious, and I love it.
She looks so retarded.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. Remember, she's the villain. She's not supposed to be doing all the good stuff. I love it. It's annoying. It's bad. Yes, do it.
Yeah, I feel like it should be like a weapon of some kind.
It is. It's a weapon of mass distraction.
like while she's doing the submission, she'll take it off while the ref is looking somewhere else and whack her in the head with it. There's potential what you could do with that mask. I'm just saying. Again, I wish the Queen's Crown was treated more like the Mae Young Classic and give them some time with the matches and actually tell a story. Liv and Carmella had been having a long rivalry since then, so you could have put it a bit more personal into this.
More time, please.
More time, a bit more personal, a bit more story wise, because again, they've been fighting for the last couple of weeks, so basically they have a rivalry going on. Same thing with the Tony Storm and Zelina Vega. I thought the matches weren't bad. It's just like they need time. They need to have their time. If you're gonna do something like this, at least do what AEW does and New Japan. Put a time limit on matches, 20-minute time limit, and like try to keep it within there. But take your time with these tournaments. Like, I actually want to see these girls actually get a time to shine. Like, you guys are not giving them that time to actually showcase their storytelling, things like that. So that's my gripe with the women's division of this tournament. I would like, this is the time that you can actually really highlight some of the women that you have been neglecting.
I just said give them more time.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do.
Exactly. Kevin Owens invades Happy Talk and gets his ass kicked again.
This is terrible. It's terrible because it makes me laugh. It's just what is with Madcap Moss? I love this silly ass joke. Tell him a joke. Tell him a joke. I got two short. Was it a long one? Joke. It's so bad. And I love. It was so bad. I love Pat's reaction where he started like laughing, then he groaned, and then he just like realized how bad it was and started laughing again. Like that's what this whole segment made me. It was like, oh, this is terrible, but it's so bad it's good.
Yeah. I miss Brooke Corbin a little bit.
I
hope he loses money again soon.
I'm not bad.
We go into the second round, or the first round, another first round match of the King of the Ring this time. Finn Balor versus Cesaro. I thought this match was fucking good.
It was good. It was great.
Which, again, I feel like, again,
wasn't
the
as
time.
long as it could have been.
We need time. These matches need time. And especially tournament matches, you should give them some length and some time. There's just some segments that you could not had and, like, maybe shorten it a bit, that you could have gave at least the wrestlers the time in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully the first round on Raw does a little better. Let's go Xavier Woods. He's the only true king.
Let us see.
Yeah. It looks like there's a chance that we could see Kofi versus Xavier in the second round
if they know what's good for him.
If Kofi beats Jinder Mahal, which I have a feeling Jinder Mahal is gonna win.
Well, he lost. Well, yeah. He didn't lose Shanky yet.
Yeah.
No, him and Shanky on the same show. He didn't lose the other guy.
Yeah.
VR, I think it is. So
yeah.
He still has his backup. So yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. But this is King of the Ring for Xavier Woods, so this is the time to really showcase his babyface style. Like I will say this straight up, Xavier Woods have been having the best promos for it. So give him this crown.
Let's do it.
And then Edge assaults Seth Rollins and demands to face him in Hell in a Cell.
Oh God, Seth Rollins is ridiculous. The entire show. I love the backstage segment with Kayla.
Yes.
Like before he had the interview when they went to commercial, you see him like doing the little chit chat, and she's trying to ask him a legitimate question, and he keeps trying to talk about his clothes.
Yeah.
Like, he's the. You know what? I'm about to just say that Seth Rollins is like my favorite character right now.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yep.
He's so ridiculous.
I give it an A.
I give it an A as well. It's funny.
Again, the match lengths could be better. Things like in that nature could be better. But other than that, I think they showcase what we needed. They showcase the storyline, and they showcase things that are building upon to Crown Jewel. So I was all for that.
Yes, sir.
And now we go to Rampage. Rampage was okay.
I had some things I liked, but it was like I usually give them the flack when it's not that great. It was barely above a dark show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We had CM Punk versus Daniel Garcia. It was a solid match. I kind of got a little bored at points, but it was a alright match.
This is probably like my favorite match because I'm a fan of like, Garcia.
Yeah.
Like he just impresses me with the amount of stuff he can do.
Yeah.
And I liked him fighting Punk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that he made him sell his leg, and he went for the submission. And I'm like, okay, something different. Again, I'm not familiar with the guy, so
We got the Lucha Bros versus the Acclaim. I thought that match was fun.
it was fun. That's mostly what the match was. It was fun. It was a lot of so cause they do have some chemistry, so there was a lot of fun stuff happening in that match.
We got Sky Blue versus Jade.
Literal squash,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, and it was a sloppy
The one thing I
squash.
will give credit is don't set yourself up for somebody else's finisher.
Yeah.
Because Sky Blue did a move that I hate that anybody does that. that move where you spring yourself up. Like, I'm supposed to hold you while you do this?
Yeah.
No, that's dumb. I wish that is one wrestling move I wish I would never see again.
The only person that gets away with that is Rey Mysterio.
I guess.
'Cause
I guess. I don't like it. I don't
body
care who does it.
He's the king of body manipulation.
Well, that and he's so fast. It's like, okay, you didn't get a time to react. I get it. But
Yeah.
everybody else is like, you clearly see they are not as skilled at doing it, and the other person has to lift them up.
Yeah.
Talking about you, Sasha. You do it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, good for that girl. That's what you get. So.
And then we got Ricky Stark versus Brian Cage for the FTW Championship.
It was alright. It was not bad. Although I wish it wasn't as predictable with the call out for the help. You know what I mean? That's about the only thing I can really give a shit for. Like, I like the part where he poked him in the head with the pool stick.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty funny. Like, why you do him like that? Like, it was all right, but the only thing I thought was like the end was a little too predictable.
Yeah, I agree. It was just like, all right, that happened.
Cause you know what it is like when you want to showcase somebody and be like, this guy can really fight anybody. It's like, well, then let Ricky Starks have a match with a big muscle dude. Like, okay, we're trying to showcase how good he is.
Yeah.
And we know Brian Cage he's basically has the qualifications to be a champion. He's a big old dude, right? He's a big, strong guy.
Yeah.
So let's see what Ricky can do in a full one-on-one match without interference. They come in and save him. So
yeah. All right. I give it a B.
I give it a B minus.
I'll go with that too.
I give it a B minus. I like you. I gotta give him crap for Jay because she doesn't get to learn.
Yeah.
She has squash matches. She's the Goldberg.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I think she's fighting Thunder Rosa. I think this week. So hopefully she learns from that.
I just wish they would give her people like that on Dark so she could have the matches before she has them on Dynamite or Rampage. Yeah. That's my thing.
Yeah, I agree. All right. And then last but not least, we actually got a Impact special that we both lined up watching. The Knockouts Knockdown. It was an all women's pay per view special on the Impact Pulse Plus. If you had it or whatever you found it, I guess you watched it. They did a tribute to Daphne. I actually really liked what they did, and they had everyone out there kind of doing the 10 bell salute. So the night was dedicated to Daphne. They also did the help if you need, like, don't for the suicidal things and stuff like that. So definitely check those out. We kick off a tournament. We had the Knockdown tournament. We had Lady Frost versus Rachel Erling. I thought that match was good.
I do say because she's in a tag team, we don't get to see Rachel Erling fight by herself. So it was cool to see her have a singles match.
She's good. She actually, you know what? She actually, Josh kind of pointed out, she kind of does a lot of like Cassius-Ohno moves.
Is that who trained her?
That's her boyfriend.
Listen, I don't know anything about
this. Yeah, that's the dude she's with and stuff like that. And I could see him rubbing off of her with that.
Makes sense.
It's
Like,
good.
listen, that guy is amazing in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, why not pick his brain for some stuff?
Yep, yep.
Good.
So Rachel Erling advances to the next round. We have Renee Michelle versus Chelsea Green.
It was all right.
Yeah.
It's just they kind of they didn't have the chemistry.
Yeah.
That was the one you could tell.
Yeah. I
Like, it
agree with
wasn't
that.
bad and it wasn't like a train wreck, but it was like it wasn't as good as like the first match. I'll tell
Yeah.
you that much.
You got Brandi Lauren versus Mercedes Martinez.
I thought it was cool for the character work. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not familiar with Brandy Lauren.
Again, that was the one that fought Chauncey Blackheart when I was in Evolve.
Okay.
She like
So what
drew her.
you saw her?
Yeah, I saw her live. She was actually really sweet. We got to meet her because she was just standing there like with her autographs and stuff like that. So we actually got to talk to her and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's very sweet, and yeah, she's very pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the I think the first night we went there, that's when I sat near Chauncey Blackheart accidentally, and then I actually like she went to fight. She fought her, and they fought like right in front of us. Like she got thrown into the railing and shit.
Cool.
That's cool. Tasha Steelz versus Jamie Siegel.
Mm-hmm.
Single.
It was quick. It wasn't that long of a match. So I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Jamie Senegal. I'm not familiar.
I have no clue who she was either. She was.
But she has significance to Daphne, so I thought that was all right. Like,
okay, cool.
That's cool. I just like the Tasha Steelz one.
Yep. We got a Knockouts championship match. Deonna Purrazzo.
Well, it wasn't for the championship. It was the result of the pick your poison.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So it was.
This is my favorite match of the night.
Deonna Purrazzo versus Mash Slamovic.
Yeah, I don't know Masha Slamovich, but she is really good.
That was good. It was a really good match. I think this was the match of the night.
She is definitely. Like, she impressed the hell out of me because she does not move like a typical women's wrestler, and she does moves I've never seen before.
Nah, it was a good match. I really enjoyed it. Then we got the second round of the tournament. We got Mercedes Martinez versus Rachel Erling. I actually thought that match was good too.
Yes, I thought it was very good.
Tasha Steelz versus Chelsea Green. I thought that was a solid match.
Also, yes.
And then we went.
I was surprised she won. I'll say that.
I thought it was. I actually thought it was gonna be Chelsea Green.
Me too. I thought this was basically set up for her. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Nah, I had Mercedes Martinez winning this.
Really?
Yes, I had her winning
no
this.
Idea.
She's gonna be that the heel there, that dominant lady there.
Okay.
Then we got Kimberly versus Savannah Evans versus Alicia versus Jordan Grace in the Monster Ball match.
This was messed up, and I love it.
This match was chaos.
But it was in a good.
It was good.
It was in a good way.
It was a good chaos. But
I
it was
feel
chaos.
bad for Kimberly. That woman, she ate thumbtacks. She got a barbed wire kendo stick to the forehead. Like, she took everything, man.
Yep.
Like, she was going in, and she was like,
ain't got muscle busted on tax.
Mm-hmm. And she was just bloody. Like, damn, they tore her up. But like, it was a good match.
Yeah, very good match. It was cool. It was cool to see. But yeah, cool match. And then we got the finals. We got Tasha Steelz versus Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah, and that was actually a pretty good match.
Yeah.
I like the little the promos for it because they were claiming somebody has to be the true Boricua badass.
Yes.
And I like also, there's one small detail I did like. The girls who advanced in each match, they changed their gear.
Yeah.
So every match they had different gear. I was like, oh, that's cool.
It was good. Mercedes Martinez wins the tournament, and she gets her title shot eventually.
And she has a trophy. That's cool.
Yep. She got a trophy. She can use it as a weapon now.
I'm just saying.
And then our main event was DK and Rosemary and Havoc versus the influencers, Tennille Dashwood and Madison Rain. This one makes sense that it was main event. Daphne and Rosemary have a big history together, and
yes, sir.
Yes. It was a solid tag match. I like Havoc. I like Rosemary, so I enjoyed them.
I like Tennille and everything. I love I do like I like the characters. I like Rosemary and the stuff she was doing when she
Yeah.
bit the other lady on the forehead.
Yeah.
She's going crazy and whatnot. Like there was some cool stuff in this match, so
Yeah, it was
I
good.
definitely like that.
It was a good match. And then we also got the inspiration. Casey Lee and Jessica McKay are coming for Bound for Glory. I'm very excited for them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Those
I
are
can't
my
wait.
girls. I love Billy Kay. So hopefully, I love Peyton Royce, but Billy Kay was my favorite one of the two.
Yeah. Are
She
you
was
freaking kidding me?
Yes.
Are you freaking joking? Me?
Definitely. Shout outs to Jessica McKay. That she was on the Chris Van Vliet show this week. Really good conversation with her. So definitely check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm very excited to see the inspiration. I'm very very happy to see them in Impact Wrestling. I feel like more people should come to I feel like Impact should get some more people that are on these free agencies that they could really utilize. I don't want everyone going to AEW, so I'm actually really happy they chose to go to Impact Wrestling.
You know what's interesting from the show I told you I saw that had all capitals Jonah, formerly Bronson Reed. I think he might be going to Impact.
Bronson Reed, yeah.
Also, what's his name? Adam Scher,
Okay.
aka Titan, because he's confirmed that's his wrestling name. Titan.
Yeah.
That he might be there as well.
That'd be cool.
So
I would love to see Buddy Murphy Impact. I could think he could be great in that X division.
I want him in New Japan. I
like seeing him in New Japan as well. So I just liked from what I saw him in the indie show, he looks like he's just hungry. So I'm excited to see wherever he lands. But yeah, there's some people I would like to see in Impact because I feel Impact is a smaller base show, but you're gonna get paid pretty decently, and then you're also gonna have opportunities more than you'll get in right now, and more than you'll get in AEW unless you're a big name. So I feel like you'll get the opportunities on Dark and things like that, but like Impact Wrestling, there's more of a chance that you go in for the X Division title. There's more direction you can go for the main championship and things like that because it has happened already. Like you see, Brian Myers went for the title. So he had two title shots, but he's been building more his character than anything, and it's good to see. So the wrestling
I don't
business
mind
is driving.
I'm gonna say I don't mind either one because they have the ability to go where they want.
Yeah,
that's the reason I would like to see them be there or New Japan is just because the way their contracts are now, they can work between the three of them freely, and then they can also work as we see with Deanna Purrazzo.
Yeah,
we can work with the the Mexican federations and whatnot, and like Kenny and all that, because she still has that other championship.
Yeah. So
Do you know what federation that is that belt is from?
Well, Diana,
Mm-hmm.
it's from Mexico. Is the AAA.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So either place.
Yeah.
I mean, they got two champions in two different federations.
Yep.
That have AAA belts. So I'm all about the opportunity for the people. So.
Yep. Where you give knockdown?
I give it a B plus.
I give it a B plus.
I'll actually say an A minus because it had a purpose too.
Yeah,
I really like the presentation. So.
Yeah, I will say B. I'll say B plus. I love what it was for and things like that. But I had a lot of issues for most of the part of the commentary. I thought it was very slow, and that's the thing. Like I understand it was all women's pay per view, so basically everything that was done by women, so the commentating team, things like that. But it felt like they kept going off on the conversation and not really focused. And the other girl is pretty decent commentating. I feel like Mickie James is kind of like just loose because even in the main event, she wasn't the best. She was able to carry on with Byron Saxton, but she'll go into her own like world with her what she's talking about and shit.
Yeah, I think she was the weaker part of the two of the commentary team. So that I can give you that.
Because the other girl, she does regularly ROH.
Mm-hmm.
She's been on ROH like commentating team for a long time, so she actually has experience. Other than that, like I thought the show was good. It was nice seeing like a women's pay per view and was focused on.
Oh yeah, we did miss the part where they formally inducted.
Oh yeah,
Awesome Kong
Awesome
into the
Kong.
Hall of Fame. So
Yep.
that's cool. I'm mad it took this long.
Yeah.
Right? Because she's been retired for a while.
Yeah. Well, a couple years, but she was signed with AEW and shit too.
Really?
Yeah, she was in the beginning of you remember the whole bullshit weird ass fucking storyline Brandi Rhodes was doing?
But like she wasn't signed. Like she didn't do anything but like one match or two matches.
She got hurt.
Well, okay.
You remember the whole fucking Rose thing
Yeah,
that
I
Brandi
do
Rose,
now.
the
Yeah, I
craziness.
do.
That's how much we try to blanket out our head.
Well, I just don't remember.
Yeah,
It didn't stick with me.
it was bad. That's why.
I guess so.
It's really bad.
I don't remember.
It was really really bad. But yeah. What else we got? Podcast we listen to. Again, I was saying Chris Van Vliet. He had Billy Kay. Definitely listen to that. I think Big E has been around a lot of things, so there's a lot of cast and things like that. I don't know exactly which ones, but he was been on a lot of things. Big E was very, very, very busy this week. Good for him.
Yeah, good.
As champion. He's
Great
been
to see
everywhere.
him smiling and see the words WWE champion.
Yes.
Big E.
Yep. Trying to see what else we have here. Yeah, Becky Lynch on Ryan Stanton. I think that went up today.
Okay.
New Day podcast was pretty much a repeat. It was the TV tournament. The TV best TV shows tournament. You had Dominic Mysterio by himself on Ryan Stanton. That was actually pretty good interview.
Okay, that's cool.
What else we got? WCW Fall Brawl on After the Bell. That was I haven't listened to yet. I'm looking forward to it. You got Nick Gage on Talk Is Jericho this week.
I think is that it? Is his career over? Because he lost the match to Moxley.
I don't know.
Because I think that's what the match was. It was career versus title.
Yeah.
I think it was career. I think it was
I
either
highly
career
doubt
or
it.
his name, the King of Deathmatch thing. It was one of those things. If he lost the match, he was going to lose something like that. I think he might. That might be it.
Yeah. I have no clue. I'll look into that though. I have no clue. And then
I know Matt Cardona won his belt back.
yes, he got his belt back. He got his TV Internet Championship back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, FA. We got another one that seemed interesting was Santo Escobar was on Xbox podcast. I heard that was actually a good interview.
That's cool.
And there was one I was just looking at right now. Malachi Black is on the AEW Unsanctioned podcast.
Okay, I gotta watch that.
So, yep, there's a lot of stuff to listen to. Definitely check everything out. But yeah, the Billy Kay one was really good. Really nice to hear. AEW Andrea Edwards is on Danger Zone, which is Chris Stinker's podcast. He had Adam Cole on it last week too. It was actually pretty good.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I got.
Good stuff.
Oh, he had the whiskey one, straight shooting with this dude,
Drama King.
Drama King. Yeah, he has Petey Williams.
Wow. Okay, I might have to go listen to that one too.
A lot of good stuff. Definitely check everything out. It's a lot of stuff. Listen. All right. I guess we'll wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Easiest way to listen is on Spotify, Recycling Link. We have all our podcasts there. The weekly, the Wrestling Babble, and it gets better as our podcast. And then we also got the monthly specials of the Morphin Cast, Shell Shock, the Not a Trekkie, the Gamer Age podcast, and yeah, I mentioned all of them. Okay. Did I miss one? Not Trekkie, Gamer Rage, Shell Shock, and the Morphicast. There you go. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter, and YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch TV. All Mark with the Mic. Follow our Facebook pages, the Wrestling Link and the Wrestling Babble pages. We are very, very active on there. Definitely check those out. Follow by Second Week. on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you follow Red Cyclone Inc. on anything and everything. That is YouTube. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That is WordPress. That is did I say SoundCloud? Yeah, SoundCloud and Spotify.
Yep. Check out those Mass Effect videos and photos.
Yes, sir. Do it.
Yes, watch it all. Watch it all.
Watch me get stuck in the air. It happens.
Yes. All right. Peace out, ladies, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's hungry for sandwiches.
Yep.